What it do? Outside TV. We back, man. I'm just with Taylor today. Ken Dog, he not here.
What it do, G?
Yeah, man.
Outside TV. You
Yeah,
already
man.
know.
Yeah, man. I keep calling this nigga Taylor. This nigga name is Zaytoven.
Yeah, get that shit straight.
Zaytoven it is, man. What you think the purpose is of our existence?
You know.
Why
I
are
ain't
we
gonna
here?
lie. I was thinking about that.
What's your purpose in life?
I wasn't thinking about people's purpose in existence, but people's roles. Like, they got it, but I mean, this might, you know, might be a part
It's an
of your
opinion
person.
question, though.
But look,
No right
I was
answer.
thinking about, like, whole time. All right, let me answer your jump first. So, I mean, we humans, bro. Yeah, we humans, bro. Like, our purpose is to exist. No cap. But other niggas, yeah, our purpose is to exist. Like most other species and all that bullshit.
I asked this nigga, what's the purpose in life?
Thank
He
you.
said, our purpose is to exist.
Nah, I'm like, no
He
cap.
answered the question with the question.
But that's the truth, though. Cause look, all these other species, the world can probably, well, not a lot of them. I saw that too. A lot of species, the world cannot go without. Like, bird, well, I don't know the science behind all that bullshit. It ain't bullshit. But I don't know the science behind it all.
I know what you're saying.
But for real,
Some, like cows make milk, chicken is chicken. The animal's purpose is for us is food. So without animals, we'd be fucked. So everything has a purpose.
right. Yeah, cause look, life itself is its purpose. Like, cause there are, you already know there's some extinct birds and all this and bullshit. All, you know, there's a lot of extinct species out here, and you know, the world going all fine. But if humans, our purpose is to build, exist, and like create, just to evolve. That's what it is. Our purpose is to evolve.
Perfect answer. That's crazy. That is the answer.
But look,
I believe, in my opinion, that's exactly my definition of our purpose in life, is to evolve. Like, to a kid, to a teenager, to a adult, to an elder, that's evolving. You're going from young to old. You're going through a transition. 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5, you know what I'm saying? It's a transition. Every year you're evolving just a little bit more, even if you don't notice it. I think that's exactly the definition of our purpose in life.
But look,
is
though,
to evolve.
But look though, a nigga purpose in life.
And to create also. I'm tripping.
That's
to create also. Because we are a lot of inventors, and if people didn't create certain things, we'd be fucked also. So our purpose also is to invent things. So I think really our purpose, like right now, our purpose is to create and evolve and make the future, just learn as much as we can and put as much in the universe to help humans, to exist humans as much as we can for the next generation. So once we die, whoever is the young, you know what I'm saying? So they can live in a better technology world or have advantages. So I think we just make the world just a little bit better for the next generation, the people that's coming on after us. I believe.
Right.
Because slaves, you know what I'm saying?
But like, you know,
we started so far down.
That kind of fits into evolving. You can't really
Same thing, yeah.
evolve without creating.
Yeah. I realize.
But the real question is, if your purpose is to exist and evolve and make this world a better place, what is everybody's role in there? Cause look, I feel like, do you think the world can really go on without, like, what is it?
Bad things happening.
Yeah, but I'm trying to find the word.
Can the world go on without things going wrong? That's a good question. Because when things go wrong, we learn how to fix it eventually.
Alright, hold on. I'm just thinking. Cause look, alright, so look, this is what I'm thinking.
Brain fart.
Nah, cause look, this is what I'm thinking. You got, you know, you really got a low part. You know, what you think is the lowest in this world? You know, you got high people making all this money, living all this life, creating this world. That's what they really doing. They really creating. Then you got these low people out here, you know, maybe homeless, people robbing, stealing, killing, doing all this, selling drugs, breaking all types of shit.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe the question is, because everything, it just really cancels out everything. If you ain't got no bank robbers or niggas breaking laws, you ain't got no laws. If you ain't got no laws, you ain't got no authority. If you ain't got no authority or cops, you ain't got, I don't know, fucking hierarchy. You don't need fucking politicians and shit, basically. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't need all that,
because
it all leads back to anything could fucking happen. But I'm saying, like, if you think niggas' life is set in stone, so basically you saying life needs homeless niggas and, you know, killers and robbers and the mischief, yeah, all that bullshit.
Again, you're done.
So do we have free will or what? Because that's really what the question is. Because you're saying if everything's set in stone, then we don't have free will. No, that's because look.
No, we don't have free will.
Because you're saying everything is made. You know, you're saying everything is done. Like
if I was gonna get, like, I got shot. If I was gonna get shot.
Everything
If I was gonna
made
get
to be
shot
done.
and I was gonna die from it, that could still be my fate. He might have just said, not right now. The devil might try to take you at a certain amount of time. He might try to take me then, and God had the power to say no. So, and then I still have another chance. Hurry up, get my purpose done, whatever he put me on this earth for. And then he'll take me out that way on his terms. In a better way. I might get shot, but it might be in a better
then
way.
everything ain't set in stone. So you can really switch sides at any point.
I think, it's set in stone. It's set in stone to a certain point for God. If you want to go God's way, and if the devil wants you to go, you're gonna go like bad path out this maze. And sometimes
you know what that means, right?
Sometimes he makes you make the wrong decision.
You know what? A book that God wrote means that you wrote it and we live in it. That's, you know, it's the same thing as set in stone. Kinda.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But that was the point, because, like, do you
But
really
you
think, because if
but
it's
you
set in
ain't got
stone, it ain't free will. I mean, yeah, it ain't free will. Because you really doing what somebody else, somebody else already created. What you was always meant to do. Being a bum, killing, or robbing, or dying from it. Or doing whatever.
Yeah.
Never recovering, or maybe recovering and being better, but maybe not.
Yeah.
So it ain't set in stone. If they keep pulling.
No, okay. My bad. When I say set in stone, I mean that, but I mean, like, you can go left or right. You can go left and go all the way left. You can go with the devil if you want. He cheats you right and wrong. That's why at a certain age, you know when you're doing wrong, you know, you at a young age, you trying to sneak around and do certain things because you know you're not supposed to be doing it. You know what I'm saying? So now you're choosing the wrong side. You know exactly what you're doing. But you're a child, you still got your innocence. That's where innocence comes from. He don't count that against you because you're still a child. Your brain not developed all the way. But once you're a full-ass man and that situation hits you and you go ahead and do the wrong thing knowing you're supposed to do something else, even if the odds stacked against you, you're supposed to be doing the right thing. I don't care if 10,000 people going left, you go right. If you know you're supposed to go right.
Well, I ain't gonna lie.
So,
I think
it's set in stone. So if you just do the wrong thing, The bad thing, soon you encounter death, you might be gone. But if you're doing the right thing, and the devil pull on you sometimes, and you going back and forth, God can give you another chance. Like, nah, I can still, you know what I'm saying? So he might give you another chance. Don't kill him yet. I ain't gonna let him die yet. And he come down here and he revive you, and he don't let you die.
Between who's good or bad. True.
No, if you kill just to kill without even being hurt or about to be hurt, you're dead wrong. Now, if you kill and you're about to be hurt, and you're genuinely nervous and you don't know what this person about to do to you, and you got a firearm on you, you tend to use it. You minding your business, somebody walk up on you and try to harm you, you kill them. You in the right. If you go mess with somebody you don't know and then you kill them, you're in the wrong. That's how you catch the body.
But look, nigga, I'm not talking about law. We talking about hell and heaven. Some motherfucker.
Nah, yeah. Even the law.
Nah.
I mean, not the law. Fuck the law.
Really.
Fuck the law. Even the right or wrong. That's why I'm on. God is right. The devil is the wrong.
Well, who says who is right and who says who's wrong? And what's right and what's wrong?
Your mind. That
So
guilty
it's all
conscience.
a guilty conscience. I wanted
That's
you to
your-
fucking say that.
You know what that is?
That's why the fuck I was asking you them questions.
And we go back to where I started.
Nah,
your soul.
nigga.
That's part of your soul, bro.
All right, so look, if you got a guilty conscience, right? Boom. It's basically giving it up all the free will. That you basically doing what you want, when you want, how you ever want. Your story ain't written. So look. If a nigga got
Alright, so look, your story is kind of weird though, because in the book, it's kind of like the people that's in your life, they there for a reason. They there to teach you a lesson. It's people that's gonna tell you, let's go kill 100 people. It's people gonna say, let's go read a book. It's up to you to do what the fuck right to do. So that's God, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's the devil. You know what I'm saying? They're in different forms in your life. That makes sense? I don't know.
yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Like, so when the wrong come, you're like, damn, I know I shouldn't smoke, but on my break, my first day of work, but fuck it. That's the devil. And you chose, you know damn well.
So you think these little vices that people have on their life, because that's what they are. Something that really stopping you from.
And what that it reminds you of. That's the devil job to stop you.
No, I'm talking about like smoking weed, drinking. I know robbing, killing, but of course people got reasons. Of course people got reasons to do that. Don't even matter what in what way. I mean, of course, in law you gonna think that shit ain't even. I mean, you ain't gonna think that shit justified. If you got a guilty conscience, what if you ain't guilty about it though? Think a mass murderer motherfucker that ain't guilty about killing people can get into heaven? Yeah, some people don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah, if they don't give a fuck, nah, you ain't going to hell. But if you sick in the mind and you halfway